52.
Another carry for him. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready, set.
Young working from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go. Ready.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Escapes the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Ready.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Motion a receiver left.
Ready.
They'll run here from the gun. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game field.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Short pass brought in. He got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down. We're to the end of 1. 7-6 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. And facing 4th down, they're leaving the offense out there.
70, Hawk 70.
And they're going to go. It's Daniels. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead to 7.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Grouping adds the extra point. And the Commanders blow their lead to 8. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give them the ball at the 40-yard line. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff.
On the ready.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Ready. Set.
Back to the well again. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Now Young. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He'll pick up with 17. And that's good for a Panthers first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st down, they'll run. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Set. Hut. Ready.
Brought in right side by McMillan. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. 10 block. Set.
Young to throw it. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this.
Ready. Set.
They're going for it. Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on. Set.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Give him 6 yards. That's going to set up 3rd and goal.
6-yard gain.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Held to no gain on the run, and that brings up 4th and goal.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
4th down, Young. And he's got it. It's in close. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
And he hits the extra point. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it. So the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Got it. Ready?
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready?
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Not the big play they were hoping for when you call a jet sweep, but at the very least, it got him some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, ready?
From the gun, Johnson. And all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, search forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go.
This one set up for Daniels. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this 1st half. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. We've set it downs from 37.
Go. Ready?
Daniels on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Viking 18.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Trying the left side with Johnson. He's got it in the red zone. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Hawk 70. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 Lions.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Groupie to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders grow their lead to 8. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Let's go now. Set.
Dive play straight ahead. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
50 green. Set.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Next on the crosser. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
52 blue. Ready?
It's Young to throw here on first. Downfield to DK. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers earn the chance to tie before halftime. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird
Ooh.
in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like a
you-
Tyrese Maxey, you know. But
Well,
whatever.
the kids aren't alive, I get it. They weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterbacks.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Ready?
Out of the gun, Daniels. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. Daniels back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Daniels now on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. You just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy, and if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
Caught out left. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
18, Rattler, 18, Panthers 60, Panthers, Cub 19, Cub 19.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Sends this to the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Play action now, Daniels. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Washington, first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's Chimere DK on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Yellow, ready.
Blown back is the handoff. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hut.
Young looking to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Mike Sandra still makes the play. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You can know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Play right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Ready? Let's go now.
A tight end in motion now.
60 Eagles. Go.
They'll toss it to Johnson. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
60 back.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They'll run with Johnson. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Now on the return, here's DK. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay, right?
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Ready?
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But
ball is out. Young lost it. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. And that right there is why they coach you to never give up on a play. Brock recover the fumble, and he's able to get him the 1st down, too. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. And if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Over the middle, he's got McMillan. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
So that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Let's go now.
Young to throw here on 3rd. That's caught. This is Addison. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So 1st down from the 41.
41-yard line.
Set, ready.
the gut. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
Now it's Young. We've got a screen to the running back. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle room. You call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Going play action. Young. Completed to his running back. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the third. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Here's Young to the line now. His guys going for 2.
The Panthers will line up for the 2.
Right, they're going to throw for it. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Fielded at the 7.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
These coordinators today looking to make splash plays however you can, and what a great way to do it. Defenses still have trouble, Kate, time to time with these jet sweeps, especially when they lose contain, lose that edge. A sizable boost on the ground for this offense.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Now an inside give to Johnson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Ready up.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
Motion the tight end over. Now Daniels to throw. Going with a screen to Johnson. Room inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders push this to an 8-point game. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Groupie's extra point is good. And the Commanders push the lead to 2 scores now.
Commanders 35, Panthers 26.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Now on the return, here's DK. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Come on, set.
Now a give on the counter. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Down. Blue. Hut.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Set. Hut. Set. Go.
Going back to the backfield, and they give it to him. They'll cobble together a yard there. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton.
Okay, this one, you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Buys time, rolling right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Go now.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Got TK, complete. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Brings in the kick at the 9. This makes it up to the 25.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He was brought down by Brandon Smith. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. Second and 6 coming up here.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready, right?
They go counter. It's Johnson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, that play right there, that one is why linemen, they run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs can go do their job.
And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Get it!
Now bringing tight end in motion right. Johnson gets it again on second. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go, set! 70 Timberwolf!
They send a tight end in motion.
Let go!
Going to the ground again on first. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handles that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
70 Lions!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
Ready, go!
Here he goes, third and long. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
One of the tight ends motions right.
Just the Eagles, 6!
Johnson gets it on first and 10. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go, here we go! Ready,
Again, this is Johnson. Jukes away from one. Second down run gets him 5. Now they've got third down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
18 Cardinal, 8, 6, 9.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Come on.
A designed run. Daniels will keep it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Ready! Purple 80! Ready!
Now a toss running right. Johnson. Oh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space, like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Let's go!
Daniels keeps it himself. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Commanders push this to an 8-point game. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. The fact that they pulled that out on a first and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Ready?
Here's the one back on the handoff. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
45, white, set.
Young on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Ready?
Young working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's right near that 1st down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Blue, 32. Set.
Young from the gun on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Kicked off, Trey Amos.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. We'll get to Johnson to start this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Commanders about to move to a perfect 5-0 this season. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Ready, go.
On the ground again with Johnson. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
For them to figure out now.
Big Lion. Hawk 70. Hawk.
One's on up here for Daniels. And he gets the 1st down for the Commanders, and that should get them this victory as well.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Motioning one of the tight ends. From the gun, Johnson. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Really 2 elements needed to hit big on this play, Kate. Number one, you got to sell it. Right? You really got to sell and get that defense moving. And then secondly, you got to execute. You got to get a body on a body so that running back can get loose.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Charlotte.